This video is geared specifically towards your shoulders and upper body. We're going to be working on the stability of your shoulders, we'll be working on your range of motion, and we'll be working on a little bit of strength. For this video, you do not need any equipment. However, if you have equipment, it is highly recommended. All bands can be replaced with your own level of resistance or a towel. If you don't have any bands, I highly recommend running to Target. You can pick this up for $5. It comes with 3 circular bands, heavy, medium, and light. I love it. I use it for everything. It's only $5. Also, especially for my dancers out there, you should already own one of these. If you do not, get a TheraBand. The last piece of equipment that is highly recommended, you will need it for one of the stretching exercises that we do. If you don't have it, there's other ways you can release the muscle, but a foam roller. Go get a foam roller, you guys. This video is just exercise by exercise. I recommend doing at least 2 to 3 sets of every exercise with 10 to 12 repetitions, at least 1 to 2 times a week. If you have any shoulder injuries or you're coming out of rehabilitation from a surgery, please double check with your physician before you begin doing any of these workouts. If at any time during the video or during the exercises you feel pain or discomfort, please stop and go talk to your physician before coming back. Be sure to be drinking lots of water throughout the day before you jump into your workouts, during your workout, and after your workout. Make sure also, finally, that you're stretching. Stretch, especially your shoulders. We use them a lot. We do a lot with the upper body, and we don't always give them the love and attention they need for flexibility and mobility. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to the videos, and have a great day. The first thing we're going to do is get into a child's pose position, and you're going to place one hand on the back of your head. The opposite hand should be pressing nice and firmly into the floor or the mat. The forehead is not touching the ground. We're just lifting the elbow up as if somebody came up and started to push on the underside of the elbow. No rotation in the spine, no rotation in the neck. This is going to go over your proper posture. Please make sure that you're closing your rib cage, engaging the lower abdominals by pulling the belly button in, and flattening out the back. Roll the shoulders back and down. What you can't see here is I am pressed up against the wall in a wall sit. My knees are at 90 degrees, making sure that the belly button is pulled in so that the lower back is pressed firmly up against the wall. Starting at a 90-degree angle, slowly slide the arms up the wall and down the wall as high as you can before you feel the fingers, wrists, or elbows start to leave the wall. For this next exercise, I do recommend that you use a band. If you don't have a band, you can still do this exercise with just your own resistance. It's also recommended to be around a mirror so that you can watch to make sure that your alignment is correct. Keeping the elbows right at your sides, try not to let them slide behind you or move up. We want to make sure the shoulders stay level, and I'm thinking of pinching my shoulder blades together as if I'm squeezing something in the middle of my spine and I don't want to drop it. For this one, you will also need a band or a towel. Make sure that your arms are wide enough that you're not putting any extra strain. Again, it shouldn't be painful. You can do this with a long t-shirt, a towel, a blanket, or a band. Keeping the shoulders down, closing the rib cage, long neck, long torso. All right, for our steering wheel, if you have a circular band, you want to go ahead and place it around your forearms, sticking the arms straight out in front of you and grabbing as if you're holding on to the steering wheel of a car. You're going to slowly rotate, bringing one arm on top of the other, and then reversing. We don't want any mobility side to side with the torso, so try to avoid leaning with the ribs. We want everything to stay nice and stacked, just rotating the arms. Okay, using the same band and the same arm placement, you want to go ahead and bend your arms at a 90-degree angle. Again, maintaining that alignment through your center. And we are simply going to slide the arms straight up and then extend from the elbows, bring it back in and slide it down. If this is too advanced for you, you can also do this exercise on the wall. You can either sit down on your knees or up on your knees, put the arms flat up against the wall, slide them straight up until just your fingertips are touching, move the fingertips from the wall, place them back, and reverse. Really focusing on feeling the shoulder blades sliding up and down through the back. We don't want to be lifting from the tops of the shoulders, really engaging just the shoulder blades. All right, this one is specific to all of you dancers out there, but anybody can do this. We're going to take the arms in a low preparatory position, bring them up to first, bring them up over the head to high fifth, and back down. We're going to do this a few times with the circular band, and then we'll do it without the circular band so that we can feel that ease of mobility. Again, this is more of a focus for your shoulder blades, sliding up and down. We don't want to lift with the shoulders. We want to maintain distance from the shoulders and the ears. And the band that I'm using is just a light band, and it is still challenging. You don't have to use a heavy band to feel this exercise. Doing it without the band should provide a nice breath to the movement, which is what we're going for with our port de bras as we dance, fluid and strong. Okay, the last part of this video is 3 different stretches that you can do for the shoulders after you've done your workouts. So go ahead, sit down, pull the belly button into the spine, long neck here again, keeping space from the shoulders to the ears. Point your palms towards your behind, keep the elbows directly behind you, and slowly begin to bend the elbows back. All right, and switch the palms to be facing away from you, and slowly walk the hands out behind you or slide your butt forward. Again, keeping length in the neck. If you have hyperextended elbows, be cautious here. Okay, this is the part of the muscle that we're gonna lay on the foam roller. So go ahead and pinch around and try to find your lat there and squeeze it, wake it up. And then we're gonna take that section and just go ahead and lay it out on the foam roller and moving very slowly. Once you find a tender spot, just lay there and rest on that spot for a few seconds. Take some big inhales and exhales. And we're going to go ahead and do this on the other side as well. So if you need to, take a second to locate that muscle with your hands, wake it up, and then lay that across the foam roller. And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much. Go ahead and subscribe for more videos.